Okay, mostly editing is shifting things around and muting buttons and stuff, and finally, okay, so that's started working on a picture of myself here before my teeth were kind of all messed up, and this is always one of my favorite pictures of myself. And then I started working on a picture of my mom from the 1940s. The picture is supposed to shift here in just a second. There we go. And in fact, I showed my mom some of these pictures, and she says, "Well, God, I've never seen these before in my life." I said, "Huh? Really? It's interesting." She says, "How come you don't get the eyes? You never finish. The eyes aren't right." I said, "Well, Mom, it's not finished yet." Because I put it on the fireplace, and just for myself to look at it as I'm working on all these projects. I have about 10 pictures up there that I'm just looking at. It's it gives me something to look at instead of the TV and when I'm sitting in the couch. And this picture is supposed to shift also at some point. That's a picture of my grandmother and grandfather. So, yeah, that picture should shift. Well, that's the back gate. Well, I think I fixed there, but I think I fixed that photo. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to. So I've got a whole lot of pictures I'm working on, and I don't know. It's great for me. If you're struggling as a painter, just get lots of canvases and get them ready to go, and work on a lot of different things if you feel like it, and if you can't focus on one thing. I like the beginnings of things. I think I like the beginnings of things maybe more than I like the endings. But yeah, so what am I working on now here? Oh, the same thing, yeah. Well, it's not that I don't like endings of paintings. I just like to look at it. It's kind of like making wine. You kind of squish a bunch of grapes, and then you put it in the bottle, and you kind of let it see which one. You're always, I don't know if you're always checking wine, but in my situation, I'm always checking the paintings and just seeing what's wrong with it. So, and because I have a lot of paintings in the works, one is always coming off the finish line, production line, so to speak. And this was just a little teeny tiny one that I'm just going to put in the garage here. So, yeah, what was I saying before? I mean, if you're struggling with painting, just do what I do. Just get a whole bunch of canvases and just yeah. I mean, I like how my process stays fresh, I think, for me, because I can really look and see exactly what I want to do. Maybe I lack the stamina to just stay with one painting for a long period of time, but maybe that's just where I'm at, in the process of my painting career or whatever. I don't know, maybe I just go with it. I don't judge myself. But anyways, this is my father. My mother says, "What happened to the eye?" She says, "You got the hair perfect." Yeah, I really like that one, actually, so far. There's my new bicycle, my new commuter bicycle, and you see the briefcase on the back, and so, some people don't use black in their paintings, and I don't know. I guess I'm not one of those people. I don't find that I get the kind of black I want mixing a dark blue and a dark brown. I just prefer to put the black on, but like that tie just looks just the way I want it, and so yeah. Freaked out yesterday. I couldn't find my brushes. They were sitting under the two paintings on the easel, where the paintings stand up. That's kind of a bad place to put them. But that just reminds me that, I need to clean the brushes and have them ready to go for the next round. But yeah, I've been really enjoying working on these old photographs from these old photo albums. I think my mother was kind of worried. "What are you doing with the old photographs? Don't ruin them." I said, "No, I'm actually preserving them. I'm keeping them, before you're unable to read the thing or look at it, see it, But yeah, it's getting time to clean the palette off here at some point, and I got to do that. And I got to go buy some more canvases. Alright, so I'm still working on this painting, and as I said, I put everything up on the fireplace, so I just kind of keep double checking things as I'm sitting having a cup of tea. This one, I like how this is coming along. I got the hair perfect on my father here. So yeah, it's been beautiful weather, and I think at the end of this video I've got a picture of me riding the bicycle. The neighbor gave me this really nice bicycle, which is like a real nice commuter bike. It's a Trek, and so I went and got a new tube for the tire. And what else? There it is. Oh, speak of the... And I got this briefcase for $3, and I can put my paint things in there and go hang out at the river. And now this one, okay, this is my long lost friend from when I was 18 years old. And did we get the photo coming in there? Seems like there's a gap here. Maybe the photo will show up in a second, but this is me when I was 18, and my friend Allie, who was pregnant actually, and she had this car, she had this Volkswagen Bug, And I wish we could put the photo in here, but maybe it's coming anyways. And I don't know, we just became friends. I don't remember us being lovers, or we may have kissed or something. It looks like we were quite close, but I don't exactly remember. I just remember driving around with her, and that she was really my good friend. And that was when you could be good friends with people, back in the days when you could just be friends. And yeah. Well, that's too bad. I thought I was going to show that photo. Now we're going into a blank space here. Yeah, well, bear with me here as I figure out my editing skills. Well, I don't know. I used to use a different program, and I like to be able to see the videos in the window. This one doesn't show it just shows the number of the video. You can't even see the video itself, so it's really annoying. And I paid a lot of money for that too. But I think the one that I really liked was Windows Movie Maker. I mean, who doesn't like that one, right? Anyhow, so this is one I did of Allie and myself, and I think she went to my graduation with me when I graduated high school. I was a pretty good student. Let's see, I got a GPA of 2.7, I want to say. Maybe 3.2. I can't remember. It wasn't spectacular, but I got this work experience award. I was really good at working, so that's pretty good. Started my first job when I think I was 14, something like that. So, but I have no idea where this person is now. Tried to look her up in the Facebook, but can't seem to find. Well, as we fade out here, there's a couple of photos here. These are things I'm working on coming up. My uncle and my mother when she's a little tiny girl. And I can cue those photos any moment now. Come on. There you go. Come on. Coming right up here. Yeah, just be a second. But anyways, yeah, I think, painting, the thing about painting is you just get lost in time. You start losing track of large chunks of time. Phone rings, you're missing appointments, just like, you're in La La Land. Hey, what happened to the time? That's the thing about painting. You need large chunks of time. I mean, you can I guess that's why I do just sort of beginnings of things, because I'm kind of doing a lot of other things, so just sporadically, and I find that I can begin the photo, and then kind of let them bake in the oven while I'm doing other things. So this is the photo I'm working on. This is way, 1943 or something like that. Wow. And Uncle Mike. Love the hat. I mean, what a Marlon Brando character. Well, thanks, everybody. I'm going to cue out some music for the end of this show, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everything.